This is a short yoga session designed to bring strength to the hips and legs. So let's begin with a short meditation. So coming to a comfortable seat. If you're feeling quite tired or quite achy, lying down is absolutely fine. So let's take a moment. So eyes can be closed or softly open. Making sure we're comfortable. We can be propped up, that's absolutely fine. And become aware of the seat beneath us. Become aware of the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands. Notice the temperature, the sensation or lack of. Become aware of the whole of the body, perhaps feeling the sensation of clothing on the skin. And then bring awareness to the breath, not trying to change the breath in any way. Just watching the air come in and move out. If it's comfortable to breathe through the nose, then please do. If it's congested in any way, then breathe through the mouth. So as we breathe in, imagine that we're breathing in space to any areas of the body that feel tight, uncomfortable, almost as if we're blowing up a balloon in those areas. So breathing deeply in, bringing space. As we breathe out, we're inviting softening. So we're not forcing those areas to soften. We're just gently putting out an invitation. When we try to force anything, it generally increases the tension. So we're just gently inviting. We're inviting in space, however maybe we imagine that. As we breathe out, we allow softening, just the tension in those parts of the bodies to soften down just a little. Allow the breath to move to these areas in our mind's eye, to bring space, to bring softening. And when other thoughts arise, maybe there's judgments on those body areas as a wish to push away the pain, as much as possible, notice those thoughts for what they are, they're thoughts, and bring awareness back to the breath, back to this gentle invitation of breathing in space, breathing out, allowing some softness. And then take an extra large breath in. Let it go with a sigh. And gently allow the eyes to open. And take a moment to look around the space that you're sitting in. You can move at this point in any way that feels comfortable. And just take a moment to look around as if we have never seen this space before. We're looking with curiosity. It's through a lens of curiosity. Those shadows, those shapes, as if we've never noticed them before. We've no judgment about them, no previous experience, just noticing them for what they are. And with this lens of curiosity or beginner's mind, I'd like us to approach this practice today as if the sensations we feel are new. We've never had them before. We don't have the history connected to the sensations in the body, or lack of. And so with that said, let's Let's move now to coming to a 4-point kneeling position. So we're on our palms and our kneecaps here. So hands below shoulders, knees below hips. At any point, we need to rest and give those wrists a move, or take the weight off the knees, then please do so. And knowing we can pop a blanket underneath the knees to add extra support here. Okay, we don't need to do this on a yoga mat, so a soft floor is absolutely fine. And so let's start with our cat-cow. So with the tailbone, dip the tailbone down, arching up the back, then last of all drop the head. And then we reverse that, the tailbone lifts, the belly drops, and finally the head lifts. So breathe in here. As we breathe out, the tailbone comes down, the back arches up, waving through, last of all the head drops. Then breathing in again, the tailbone lifts, the belly drops, the head lifts. So going in your own rhythm now, one breath to one wave of the spine, keeping awareness through the spine, through the movements that it takes. And then coming to a neutral position, somewhere in the middle. Take a moment to work through the wrists, touch the knees if we need to. And then we're going to slide away the left leg, so we're tucking the toes under here. In fact, if we want to do any kind of wiggles of the hips first, then please do that, just to help bring some space. Okay, so stretching the left leg away. Okay, squeeze the buttock a little here. Draw the navel towards the spine. And then bring the knee back in. Slide it away. The movement may be small, and that's absolutely fine. It may feel easier to have the toe tucked under, and we bring the knee down, and we straighten again. When we straighten, it's as if we're pressing the heel away. We may find that after we've been practicing a while, we can lift the foot. And then start to make circles with that foot. Checking the lower back feels okay here. We're drawing the navel towards the spine. Coming the other way. And then bring the knee back down. Have a wriggle. We're going to the other side, so stretching the right leg away. Tuck the toes under, pressing the heel away. And we're bringing the knee in. Bringing the foot away again. And so again, this can be a small movement, just knee lifting. As we practice it, the movement may become a little bigger, drawing the knee underneath the body, stretching the leg away. Let's do a couple more. And then stretching that leg away. So maybe after practicing for a while, lifting up the heel. Still, we've got that navel drawn in towards the spine, making some circles. The foot may be quite low. It may be the same height as the body. And coming in the other direction. And then dropping down. Let's come to lie on our side. So, side lying. Arm, you can rest the head on the arm if that's comfortable. You can bend up the arm, rest the head on the hand. Either way. We've got our knees bent here. Our feet are kind of in line with our hips down here. Okay. And so keeping our feet together, I'd like you now to peel up that top knee. So with our bony bit of the hip here, imagine that is, if you put a line through there, it would go directly down to the bony bit on the other hip. So we're not falling backwards or falling forwards. Okay, so breathing in and lift. And lower. So this is it, we're moving up and down. We're going to do 10 of these. So what's this? Let's say 4, 5, 6, nice and steady, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, let's draw the knee forwards a little bit, so we can even do a little bit of a massage if there's any kind of tight bits here. Well done. And then let's roll over to the other side. So I'm going to switch so I can stay facing you, but you can just roll over. Okay, again, same again. Just checking that the hips are stacked, feet are together. We can use hand for support at the front. We're peeling that top knee up and we're raising it back down. So it's fairly fast, but we're quite smooth with the movement, as smooth as we can be. Okay, so we're on 3. I feel like I'm making a Jane Fonda class now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Bring that knee forwards. Again, a little bit of a massage anywhere that feels a bit tender. And then let's move to lying on our backs. The knees are bent. Feel free to have a wriggle here. It's always, when there's tightness, it's really good to just bring in kind of extra bits of wriggles, new movements for the body. So let's start with our pelvic tilts. So let's start by pressing the lower back into the ground. As we do, the tailbone will lift a little. And then we're rolling the other way, so we're lifting up the lower back. And as we kind of bring the buttocks down towards the ground more. So we're just tipping the pelvis forwards and back here, rolling backwards and forwards. Okay, so now I'd like you to press the lower back in, then start to squeeze the buttocks. And as you do, we're lifting up, imagining there's press studs on each part of the spine, rolling up. And then pause here for a moment, squeeze those buttocks. And we're breathing. Keep breathing. You may find that as we're here for a little bit of time, the hips will sag. Just lifting up, squeezing up. Okay, then we're going to roll down. So imagine each vertebrae is a press stud, and we're moving down the mat. Moving down, slowly, slowly, still breathing. Moving as smoothly as we can. To begin with, it will be quite jerky. Moving down. Arriving at the bottom. I'm going to do that one more time. So rolling up through the spine this time. Press the lower back into the mat, starting to peel up. We can draw the navel towards the spine to help with this. Squeeze the buttocks. And we come to the top. Pausing for a couple of breaths. And then let's lower slowly down, one vertebrae at a time, or thereabouts. Moving down. And then just let the knees roll a little from side to side like windscreen wipers. Another option would be to draw the knees into the chest a little. They can be wide. And again, we can rock a little. We can make circles in the knees. I'd like you to explore what feels comfortable on your body. Okay, bringing those knees back down. Rolling over to the side. I'd like to slowly come back up to standing. So take our time here, coming up to standing in any way that's comfortable. And as we do, noticing with curiosity the sensations in the body as we come to our standing position. Okay, so here you may want to be near a wall or something you can have to support. And we're gently going to start shaking through the hands and through the arms. And then maybe we start to shake through one leg as well, so feel free to hold on as we shake through one leg. And one arm comes to the other side. Shaking, 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 shaking. So we want everything to have had a good shake. That feels like the heart's raising a little bit. That's fine too. So we're really shaking, 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 shaking. And then stand tall. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out of the mouth. And again. One last time. releasing the arms down. This strengthening session is now complete. Thank you.